I just walked in. I'm the richest nigga. Let's go bed for bed. I'm the man. I said.
Slats, what'd I do, my nigga?
To get back together. What would it take for us to get back together?
The first step would obviously be sobriety. When's the last time you smoked?
Yeah,
Yesterday?
I don't know.
That didn't sound confident at all.
I don't know the date. I didn't write the date down in my calendar.
This nigga boofed before he hit the shoot. Are you laughing? No. Nigga, I'm playing FIFA. Why the hell are you asking me to concede a goal for my dead aunt, for my dead granny? Fuck you, and fuck your grandma, nigga. I don't care. I'm here on a 10-game win streak. You want me to break that for your dead gran? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that shit. R.I.P. your granny though, but shit, nigga. God damn. You couldn't ask. You couldn't say shout out my grandma. I'd shout out your granny. Shout out my nigga's granny. Hold on, a quick shout out. But putting myself at a deficit to lose the game? Please.
What are you doing here?
I am Sam, and I'm going to be talking to my ex-girlfriend.
Girlfriend? Damn, we lost you? Who broke your heart? Hey, you don't look too bad.
What do you want to say?
I'm hoping to get some closure. I think just the way that things ended with us.
This nigga sweating? How bright is his light? Fuck.
It's just been hard for me to move on.
Yeah, I think that there were resolutions and sort of developments that have happened.
Okay, now that I got a close-up,
And since
she's not ugly, but
we ended things that
it just looks like they just slapped her lips on top of a white paste. You know what I mean? It just looks like her lips got slapped onto a white paste. Nothing like there's just it just yeah.
would like to talk about.
Why don't you feel closure?
I feel like we didn't really get into the nitty-gritty of like why we broke up. It just kind of ended and we transitioned into being friends.
Type
Why
shit.
in the dark?
I'm more of a confrontational person, but I find that other people aren't. So I think that it's more comfortable for other people either to do things over the phone or not face-to-face, although I guess
I think fuck out of here.
this will be, but we won't see each other.
Nah, she definitely just like pulling up on niggas and start yelling at them. You really gonna fuck with my best friend? Whoa, bitch. Can you not air me out in front of like 10,000 people right now? What are we doing?
Well, you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Lights off.
Would y'all ever do some shit like this? I low-key want to do this on stream. I low-key want to get two toxic... I know some toxic exes, bro. I know some toxic people. I might just get them in here and do this shit. Would that be fire?
Hi.
Hey.
What if they just started fucking on camera right now? Okay, that was OD. I didn't need to say that at all. That was so forced, too. I did not need to say that. Fuck, I'm better than that.
Oh, there's just your face.
What the fuck are his feet?
Hi.
Hey.
Are those Yeezy Birkenstocks? What the fuck are those? What are those? Those look kind of... I'm not rocking those. Let me stop.
There's just your face.
I'm like still closing my eyes.
Oh, I feel like we're too close.
What? Sometimes this black and white be really hoeing them, so I don't know. Her face may not look extraterrestrial for real, but...
Hi. Hey. Do you want to explain why we're here today?
Well, I think you know that I'm very sorry for the way things ended with us.
I feel like every time you say you're sorry, it just kind of like feels like a slap in the face because I gave you so many chances to fix things, and to just turn around and say, oh, I'm sorry, with no action to back it up was just heartbreaking.
What are you sorry?
No, you don't understand. I'm trying, though. I'm trying.
I'm sorry for lying to her.
About what?
Smoking.
Weed, alcohol, and some other stuff.
Heroin? Is this nigga doing crack? Like, what do you mean some other stuff? Fill us in. No Diddy.
I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. I think that I would start out with that. I think there's a lot that I have to apologize for.
I honestly stopped.
Slats, do you have an ex, or is the girl you're with right now, is that your first girlfriend? You said y'all been dating for like, what, 2 years?
Feeling special.
Do any of you niggas have exes?
You know, a lot of the things stopped that were there in the early stages of our relationship that, like, you know, won me over. Part of me feels like you kind of chose work over me, but I also
Hell yeah! Look at this thing. This nigga chose his passion, his grind over her. That's how it's gonna be though.
I didn't have a job at the time, so that was a lot of responsibility for you.
Yeah.
Traumatized me.
Okay, so bitch, what you want me to do? Stay at home and cuddle up and watch movies with you all damn day? No, someone's gotta pay these bills. Our love making is not gonna pay the bills.
A lot when it comes to relationships.
Even though I feel like I'm $1 million man. I can put on a show. Let me start. If this Twitch shit just makes no type of progress in the next few years, I promise you I will start. Oh, no, let me chill. Let me chill.
I've spent the last 2 years overcoming that and healing from that, and I think this is kind of the final thing to really heal from that trauma.
The final
Unfortunately, when I look back at my
countdown.
memories, majority of them are bad.
Yeah, it
And
hurts.
one of those memories was you wanted to go meet up with one of your friends who was in town, and you had been drinking a little too much, and when we got there, you
She got white girl wasted?
just took tequila shots from him and everything. While I was sitting on the couch, I look over and you're kissing him in the kitchen.
Oh, wow. You was cucking your bitch? So you really like dick, bruh? So when you're really so she got drunk and started taking tequila shots from her ex nigga and started making out with him? Bitch, you like dick. What are you doing wasting this girl's time? Fuck.
I got so drunk that night that I fell asleep naked in my own house alone and peed in my closet.
Say something that you peed in your closet.
Yeah, that was not my best night.
How many people did you just confess this to? 500,000? I'm not even confessing this to 20 people. Why would you just do that dumbass shit?
It's weird to me
She
to
don't care.
think about little moments that you remember that I don't. Because
That bitch engaged? Was that a wedding ring?
weird to me to think about
What the fuck? What's the point of this?
little moments that you remember that I don't. Because they were insignificant to me, but they weren't to you.
I mean, the roughest part of our relationship was probably the beginning. You getting over
Pussy fucking
your
streamer, not that
addiction,
stream.
but it just
Queer.
ended up being a recurring issue.
I feel like part of me took you for granted a lot, but I also felt taken for granted myself.
That was the last thing I wanted to do was make you feel like you're being taken for granted. It was so surreal starting to date you like during the pandemic.
No, yeah, we had so much time together.
And then coming back to reality from that is like, it took like 1,000 steps back.
Every time that you made your decisions, did you consider what was at stake? Because I had told you every time, right? I'd always threatened the relationship if you had relapsed or went behind my back.
I feel like I kind of didn't let
Why can't y'all just smoke and smoke, drink, and fuck together? Like, no, that's not gonna give this nigga no growth.
myself think about the consequences. I just kind of
You chose not to, or
probably.
I think one of the
Fucked up right there?
biggest dynamics that we had was that you would have very high expectations for me, so I would try to reach whatever standard you set for me, and the moment I got
Every
there,
single
you would
thing I
act
went through? What you
like
mean?
I didn't reach it at all. I remember that conversation kind of, that I told you that you never told me you were proud of me or anything like that, and you're like, why would I be proud of you? You
Oh,
haven't done
shit.
anything to make me proud of you.
Oh shit.
I had a problem with sort of like the negative self.
What the fuck is that stance? Who stands like this? It's like some bent ass spaghetti noodle. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Can you straighten your fucking legs? I don't like that. I don't.
Self-talk in my head, you know, like coaching myself.
that mod
you know,
back?
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? You're doing this wrong. How are you fucking this up? I think it's been a total slap in the face of how I expected myself to be and other people.
Emiliano,
I just fought it.
anything you think I could give you in terms of closure? Any questions you have unanswered?
Yeah, would
looked
you want to
like
get back
young
together
boy.
at some point?
Well, first of all, I would have to not be seeing somebody right now.
What the
In
fuck?
terms of closure, any questions you have unanswered?
Yeah, would you want to get back together at some point?
Well, first of all, I would have to not be seeing somebody right now. And
Oh man, fuck that. No, don't hit her with the father. I ain't trying to fuck up anything you got going on. Let's just do our own thing. You know what I'm saying?
in a hypothetical sense, hypothetically, honestly, if we had more time for each other, that's one of the biggest things for me is like quality time. like right place, right time type of thing.
What would it take for us to get back together?
Shit stuff
The
up.
first step would obviously be sobriety. When's the last time you smoked?
Yeah, like a
Right
week.
before this shoot?
I don't know.
That didn't sound confident at
I don't
all.
know the date. I didn't write the date down in my calendar.
I don't think that we can even be friends because you'd only be getting half of what you wanted. And I feel
Friends?
like us communicating kind of makes it harder for you to like get over that idea of like hoping and like regret and all those things.
Yeah, I think that after we called things off for the final time, I think that it was a really weird situation for me because I didn't really mourn our breakup for like a year. I don't know if it was just, you know, how I used to be really busy and doing things all the time, just sort of like distracted. And so I think that that was,
This bitch veiny? What the fuck? Is she what's that one word? Is she anemic? Is this bitch anemic? What's she talking about? Bro, she wasn't talking about shit. What was she saying? What this stupid thought say, bro?
Kind of makes it harder for you to like get over that idea of
I don't care what she said.
at first it wasn't anything to me, and then it kind of hit me like a wall.
Or is
I
that
thought
just a
I
shadow
was
of her hair?
fully healed from that, but intuition is weird, and I was thinking about, before I got the text for this, I was thinking about the fact that I want to heal from this fully, and so it felt like the perfect timing to really just let it go.
This black and white
is
shit.
possible at this point.
This night vision camera be hoeing their looks.
I think so.
What the fuck would I look like in night? And oh my goodness.
With time, hoping that this.
Possible at
And so it felt like the perfect timing to really just let it go.
Do you think closure is possible at this point?
I think so. With time, hoping that this conversation helps with that.
I don't know if I'll fully ever get over you going behind my back, but again, like you said, time.
Yeah,
time
you will.
heals, and I'm ready for the healing.
Bitch, she's acting like this nigga went and fucked her best friend. All he did was smoke a little doobies and sipped a little tequila. What is she tweaking on?
Just overall, I am so sorry. I want to say
Maybe it's
that
deeper than
I
that. Maybe they made a
hope that
promise or
you
whatever.
really realize your self-worth and how cool of a person that you are, and I hope that this isn't something that you need to do that, because you don't need me to tell you that. I don't know if it's necessarily closure, but just kind of, I guess
This stance is so ugly. This stance is so ugly. She listened to way too much Young Boy.
it would be closure.
Yeah, thank you.
We gonna turn the lights on?
Lights on.
Hi.
Hi. Can I hug you?
Sure.
How was
Okay.
that?
It was cool.
It was cool,
I felt like
like-
I could say a little bit more of what I haven't said to him before.
I liked
Get
it.
over it. You know what I'm saying?
It's less stressful. You couldn't see the faces I was making either. So when you were talking, so
Same.
same.
I mean, some faces were made. You did the same thing. What you looking at me like
You're
that
right,
for?
you're right. I can't judge. I can't judge.
I feel like this has brought us closer.
Her badges, like, look, from afar, look. Bronze, silver badges, right?
Were made. You did the same thing. What you looking at me like
You're
that
Right
for?
here, it's like silver, maybe like 2 gold, but jeez, bruh. That's you, bro. That's you, bruh. You can leave your bitch alone in the room with me. I promise you, we're good.
I can't judge. I can't judge.
I feel like this has brought us closer. Like,
No, honestly, I do.
I feel like we help each other get out of our comfort zones,
That's true.
whether we're dating or we're not.
Why is he sweating?
Very true.
Is there a future friendship here? Is there a future unblocking from social media?
I don't know about friendship. I think just acquaintances, probably, at least for
Yikes.
now. Knowing that you understand your role in our relationship helps me be able to move.
I don't feel any indifferent from her night vision version of her and the lights on version of her. I feel no indifference. It's just the same.
On and not hold any hatred for her. I just think this was the closure that we needed. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Lights off.
I kind of like that. Kind of cool.
All them boys be hating. Why? Because we let them. Fuck it, bitch, we pass them. For my brother, he locking the dog pound. Try to get him to the top, but he won't make no sound.